Docker run busybox. Busybox is one of the image. Docker images. Okay. Docker images has been busybox has been downloaded. Docker RMI busybox. If I want to remove this image, RMI busybox. It says you cannot delete it because there is a container which is created with busybox. Okay. How do I check containers? Docker PS. Docker PS will show you containers, but I don't see any container. Docker PS will show you the running containers. Docker PS minus A will show you running and exited containers, all the containers. Okay. Docker PS minus A. There is a busybox container which has been created. You see, from busybox image. That is why it is not letting me to delete the image. First, we will delete this busybox container. How do I delete? Docker rm. Either you can use the container ID or this is the container name. So let me reduce the font size. You can see it. Text. So the container name is, this is the container ID. Okay, it's not proper. Hmm. This is the container ID. Okay, this is the image name. Okay, and this is the container name. Container name is automatically created. So it is created some noun and some place or some combination of place or some noun or combination of some famous person. Okay, so you see angry, romantic, Alan, some name, resident. So I'll remove this container.
Are these the containers like created by other people?
Sorry, say again. How is the container?
The containers which we have right now. So are these the containers which were like already created by others and used by us?
Yeah, these are created by us. I have created in earlier class.
So how did we get that names like container names?
Automatically created. So these are automatically created. So
okay.
Docker container names. Basically, they use automatically generate the container names. If you don't specify anything, so they will use a combination of you see something like this. Okay, so they use some famous people names or famous places and some nouns. Combination of those they use to create the um, Docker names. Okay, so how did they get it? So there is a document which shows uh, basically how they came up with that names. Um, okay, they generate from you see these are the strings that you use. Some admiring, adoring, flocky, elegant, some names, and some scientist names are famous people name. Ellen, some names here. This is how they generate the Docker name. But you can give whatever name. So generates name from notable scientists and hackers are.
Our, can we have a specific name, like our name of our choice?
Can we have what?
Can we instead of auto given name,
Hmm?
can we like specify our own names?
You see, I'm giving a name, Docker run name as Praveen BusyBox. Do you see? It is a container
Oh,
created with my name. So you have to give this tag name.
okay. So it is creating another container, right?
Yeah.
What if we want to change the same container's name?
No,
Will it be
you cannot do
possible?
that. You cannot do that.
Oh, okay.
It's just a copy, right? So container is just a copy. Okay. So if you have
But
some data, no, if you have some data
will
inside,
we have? Will we? But but just if the box is like empty, won't we have any memory wastage? So like that.
if the box is empty,
So like we have created this one, right? Right, like BusyBox Vigilant Allen, but we haven't used it.
exactly. Yeah.
So like, will it use up any memory?
Yeah, yeah. It will use some memory. So
Okay, so
top, Docker top, and this is the image ID or container ID. Okay, error response from this is not running. So it is not running basically. So you have to, if it is not running, it will not take any memory. But if it is running, it will take some memory.
okay, so it's a virtual memory, right?
Yeah, it's a virtual memory.
Okay.
So to delete all these, right? RM. Okay. Now these are base boxes. All these are base boxes, but we haven't made any changes to any of these base boxes, right? What I will do, I will go to one of this machine. Uh, Docker, I will create a container. Docker run hyphen it Ubuntu, and I will give a name. Um, container 1 Ubuntu. We are in this prompt. So apt-get, let's do update. Okay, now I'm going to install something called apt-get install. Couple of packages I'm installing. Okay, curl is a package that I'm installing. Okay, I will also install um, uh, we will install one more apt-get install wget. Okay, so his curl is there, curl is installed. Now I'm going to install web server apt-get install Apache 2. It's okay. So let's see the status first. Not running. Start. Status is running. Um, so detail not found. No problem. So now it is customized, right? I'll create some folders also. Folder 1, folder 2. I'll create some files. File 1, file 2. VI is not there. Okay. So it is a limited, very lightweight operating system. Okay. So whatever packages that we want, so we have to install it. After all this, the container size will become big, right? So we have installed it was like 90 MB or something. Huh. Oh, yes. Huh. So let me tell you, so the Windows containers won't run on Linux. Linux container can run on Windows and Linux. Okay. Now, if I exit, what happens? If I exit from here, what happens? Container is stopped, right? Now, Docker ps -a, you have Ubuntu, which is exited. Now, I am going to create an image from this container. So this is a customized container, right? So now I'm going to create a container from this image. To do that, Docker commit container ID and whatever image name that you want to call it as. I'm going to call custom image, my custom image. Now you see Docker images. What do you have? Do you have any custom image here? My custom image. What is the size? 268. What was the size of your Ubuntu? 79. So we have installed many packages, so the size has been increased. Now I will create a container from this docker run -it. I'll give name as custom container and where you want to create my custom image. Now do you see what we have done? So do you we should see all the software that we have installed, right? So in this image, in this container ls, I have created folder 1, folder 2, and I have created a file 1, file 2. So it just vi also should be there. We have installed vi, file 2, vi is there. Curl also should be there. Curl http localhost. So the service is stopped. Service Apache 2 start. Service.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So what does the curl command do?
Curl is going to just pull the website, the web page. Web
Okay.
page. If I do not have browser on this, right? How do I test if the website is working or not? So it is going to pull the page, whatever. Suppose this page is there. Okay, it's going to go to this page, the home page, and it's going to pull all this information. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Now I'll just exit from here simply. Docker images. I am going to download image called Docker run. I will pull the image first. Image called Nginx. Nginx is it's a web server. It's like a Apache server. It is a web server and also proxy server. Docker pull Nginx. Okay, it has been downloaded. Now, what do you have here? Nginx is there. Nginx by default, any web server runs on default port, which is 80. Okay, any web server. I'm going to, what is this IP address of this machine? 192.168.56.1. Let me see anything is running on this machine. There's nothing running. Okay. Docker run. Okay. -d in detached mode. -p. So port numbers. We have to mention port 8080. Name Nginx container and Nginx. What is it doing? The Docker container will be running on port 80. Okay, and the first 80 is it's going to map it to your host machine, and the second the container port will be mapped to host. So hit enter. Now if you go and browse your IP address, see that this is your host machine 192.168.56.1. So basically the container is mapped to host. Is that clear? Container is mapped to host. Now let's exit from here. What if I don't mention any port number? Docker run, okay, -d name container 2, okay, Docker es-a container 2, right? If you want to see the container details, Docker inspect and the container name. The status currently it's running. Okay, these are the things. Okay. If you want to see the IP address of that machine, so you can just type docker inspect and you will see that. So I can also build one way that I build images using docker commit command, right? Another way I can build uh, docker, okay? Another way I can build images through docker file. So I'll just go to bash. There is a file called docker file. It is not there. We are going to create that file. It has to be always capital D. Here I am going to specify from Ubuntu or whichever operating system is the maintainer. Okay, and what commands you want to run? Run apt update, run. Okay, what else you want to run? Any application, specific application you want to install it? Apt-get install. Not application. Curl. Make sure you give Y. It will not ask for prompt. Okay, otherwise it will be waiting for the prompt. Hyphen Y. Okay, I also want to start. If you want to give any commands, so for example Apache to CTL, I want to start the service. Foreground. Okay, save it and exit. So the Docker file has been created. Now we use Docker build is a command. Okay, and you want to give a name to this image. So I will say web server. Okay, that is the Docker file, current location lo unte, then we have to give that dot. Okay, so docker build hyphen t is the name of the image, and if you specify dot, it will pick up the docker file from the current directory. So from Ubuntu step is done, maintainer, and then it's updating the packages, and whatever commands that you specify within that, right, within that docker file, it will get executed. Docker images. Just type Docker images. What do we have? Web server image is there, right? Okay. Now, if you create a container from this, docker run -it attach mod, we'll say 81. Host port 80, any port number you can give. Default is 80. So already if 80 is being used, then I'm giving 81. And web server image created. Okay. So what was that? Why? What do you think? If the service is not started, then you will have such problems. Docker attach. What is the images? What is the? How do I know Docker PS? Is it running? Where is it running? Docker Apache 2CTL command is not found. That's what the problem is. In our code that we have written, right? Apache 2CTL, the service name was not found. If you see this, vi, this command did not. Basically, this is going to start your service in the foreground. So Apache 2CTL is not found. So we have to see what's the error is all about. Is that the command Apache 2CTL or something else? Please see that. Service name we have to find out exact. Apache 2CTL. Apache 2CTL. We'll do one thing. So we'll build the image without that. Okay. We can start it later. Default port is 80. Okay. No. See, you can use a different port. No problem. So default by default, it is 80. Okay. So if you want to use a different port, uh, you can use a different port number. So by default, if you don't mention anything, it will start in. command is not found. So we have another image, right? Docker images, Docker container ps -a. Do we have any Apache containers here? Apache servers that we have created? We have created one, right? So Docker images, we have custom image, correct? So Docker run -it my
Excuse me,
custom.
sir.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Uh,
You're not able to
I
see.
don't see the screen.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. It got hung. Okay. Docker run it my custom image. You are inside of that. Apache to CTL. It is there. Apache to CTL. Start. Status and Apache to start. Okay. This command is not getting executed. Problem is with this command. Okay. So let me see. Okay, it's running. From here it is running. So from there it is not running. So let's see that. The issue. It's not running. But did you get the concept? Don't worry about whether service is running or not. But did we get how did I create a Docker file? So from the Docker file, how did I create the image?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Is that clear?
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. So basically, you need to have a Docker file with D as starting, and then within the Docker file, you specify whatever the commands that you wanted. Okay. So simple, for example, is there a Python? Python is there. I'll build another one. Okay. So first of all, I will write a simple Python code. Okay. So vi hello.py. So what do I do? So Python. So what was I show? Yeah. So we haven't closed it yet. Okay. Our program is executing now. What I'm going to do, I'll create a Docker file. So I'll just delete this, or I will create a new directory, dir docker cd docker, and so we have to copy that, copy hello to, now cd to docker. You will have that file. Here, I'll create a Docker file. Again, you can use CentOS also, no problem. Okay, if you want to use CentOS, you can use that. So as a best practice, you run this get update, and then Python. This is going to install Python. We are going to copy. What file we are going to copy? hello.p to, I'll copy to root folder. Okay. Then what I'm going to execute command Python. Okay. I will execute slash hello.py. This is going to execute hello.py. Now docker build name equal python image dot tag. For images it is tag. Hello. 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 It's installing Python libraries now. So image is created, Docker images. What did we create? Python, right? From that we will create Docker run, uh, Docker run. I don't want interactive. Okay, and name of the container. Was there any issue with the Docker file? Is hello.py is there? Huh? Oh, that was the problem. Yeah. So be careful with the small things. Okay. Okay. So we haven't rebuilt. We have to rebuild that. Okay. So the file has been changed. Image one done. Now I'm going to do. Okay. Already in use. I'll create Docker. Python is not found. Okay. So it's just because the environment variables are not set maybe. So what you have to do, vi docker file. If it is not found, we'll see user has been the full path you give. Python is not found. On that image, the Python is not getting. Is Python updated here? See that. So in these situations, what you can do, first you create the image manually. Okay, so Docker run. So basically, it was not able to trace the package. So Python was not installed. So what was the Python name? The package name. So apt-get install. Let's see, Python 2 is there not. So there might be 2.7 or something like that. Okay. So we'll find this package name. So these are different packages, but we need one Python library. Normally, it will get installed. If you see here, apt-get install Python. Okay, so normally it's getting installed. So from the Docker, it's not able to find. Okay, so Don't know. Yeah, in the Docker container, it is not able to find that image. So don't worry. So we'll see that next class tomorrow. So we'll just clean up all these things. So many things are there. So just find the exact package name and then install it. That's it. So curl, we have installed curl. So Apache 2, we have installed Apache 2. So, but this one, vi docker file here, this also is not getting started because the correct path is not there. User has been slash Apache 2 CTL. Spelling mistake? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's correct. So Docker, how do you build it? Build, done. It's just not finding that. So okay. So that's it's all because of the path. So we'll see that. We'll see that tomorrow. Okay, any questions so far?
Yes, I'm good.
Hmm?
I'm good, sir. I'm not on.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you.
Thank you.